Hello and welcome back to the Digital Flight Deck. Today we're going to start the series on flight training. Hope you'll join me as we run through the classes here to learn how to fly. They're a representation of what you would get if you're doing your real flight training. It will help us learn the sim a bit more and get more comfortable flying as we head off and do more challenging things. So today we're going to start with lesson number 1, your basic controls and cameras. Let's head in. So we're going to get to learn the views, pitch and roll using the yoke, skewing the aircraft with yaw, with the rudder, and adding and reducing power with the throttle. Should take about 8 minutes. We're going to be flying at Sedona, Arizona, which is a really interesting runway. As you can see, it's perched on a plateau here. Should get some pretty incredible views. Looks like we'll be starting in the air on this one. And I think there's a instructor that will talk us through it. Looks like we're flying the Cessna 152. Two-seat aircraft, very common training airplane. About 150 horsepower, 4-cylinder engine in it. And again, we should get some pretty good scenery out here with the rocks in Sedona. And there she is. Let's jump in, do lesson number 1.
Welcome to flight training. I'm your instructor, Captain Molina, but you can just call me Jess. This session, we'll get started with some basic controls. Sound good?
Sounds good.
First things first, let's get familiar with your surroundings. Don't worry, I've got the stick while you get your bearings.
Okay.
Out your side windows, you can see we have great visibility over Sedona today.
Very true. Oh, hold joystick point of view left.
This is Red Rock territory.
Point of view right.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Again, I'm using my track IR to look around, but it wants me to use other views. So let's see what we've got here. Left, right, up and down. Oop, flip through the seat there. Quite want it there, and we can do a free look using the mouse. Recenter. Let's go back to about there. Okay, save a custom camera, Control Alt 1. So let's custom camera this way, so we'll do Control Alt 1. So we're back here in pilot view, and we can go Alt 1.
See if you can spot the Sedona airport. The runway should be a pretty easy landmark to find.
Let's get back over here. Get our views back. There's the airport.
There you go. Visual confirmation on the airport. Now that we're oriented, it's your turn. Time to fly this bird.
Okay, but...
The first control on our training list is the yoke. I still remember my first instructor saying the yoke is like a steering wheel. Almost. Sure, you can turn, but you can also pitch. For starters, it controls the ailerons. And the ailerons, they allow the plane to roll and bank into turns. Go ahead and try rolling to the right.
Alright, so we're going to roll to the right.
Nice. Now let's see you level back out. Good. Of course, the yoke also controls the elevator. And the elevator affects the plane's pitch, right? Pull back on the stick, the plane starts to climb. Give it a shot. The most valuable things in aviation are speed and altitude. But notice, when you're pitching up, your speed is decreasing.
That's true.
You could add more power. Or for now, let's just pitch down.
There we go.
Just like that, your speed's picking up again as the nose pitches down. As you level back out, let's talk about another control, the rudders at your feet.
Alright.
Rudder pedals control the aircraft's side-to-side movement, also known as yaw. On the ground, those pedals are going to steer the plane left or right. Up here, they properly align us during turns. Try them out, and watch the plane's nose skew to either side.
Alright, so we'll go right rudder
Simple enough, right?
and left rudder.
Before we go on, let's bring the plane back to straight-up flight. Make sure your dashboard is aligned 3 to 4 inches below the horizon for a cruise attitude.
Now, what I'm going to do very quickly is that, and I'm going to reset my view. You're not going to give me a lot, are you? Okay. See if I get my view to reset properly, facing full forward. It's gotten a little bit twisted here. Better.
Okay, the last thing we're gonna cover now is the throttle.
Okay.
If you have the need for speed, then the throttle's for you. Full control over the power output of the engine. Let's see what happens when you cut all the power. Surprise, surprise, our altitude is decreasing. This might be a good time for a piloting PSA. Always keep an eye on your surroundings, because nobody likes a low-flying duck. All right, let's go ahead and throttle back up.
All right.
There you go. Speed is increasing, and as long as we maintain the same attitude, our altitude will keep climbing too. You're really getting the hang of your controls.
Well, thank you very much.
Before long, you won't even need a co-pilot. Until then, if you want help with the radio or checklists or simply flying the plane, I'll be here. You can pass me the controls when you're ready to finish your session, or keep flying. It is a great day after all.
Alright. So let's take a quick look outside. So there's the aircraft. As you can see, we're flying along. Beautiful day out. Beautiful aircraft. It's some absolutely great scenery out here. So basic controls. That's lesson number 1. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you've liked what you've seen, please hit subscribe. Hit the like button, hit the bell notification, all that good YouTube stuff. And we will see you for lesson number 2. Bye for now.
All right, I have control. Good job.